What a cool weekend I've had. I actually didn't do too much other than stay at home and play games all weekend. And I know a lot of people think that that's what I do all the time, but it's not. And I was exceptionally happy about that. I did have pancakes on Saturday morning. That was fun. A group of us get together. It's a geek pancake gaming fest, which is quite cool. That was about the most I got out this weekend. And the reason I didn't get out was because this weekend was the first closed beta for Guild Wars 2. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I've got a lot of press guys who have already been part of the beta, and I'm going to leave it to them to really give their impressions of what they thought of the beta. It's been quite an awesome experience. No release date yet on Guild Wars 2, which is unfortunate, but you know, we've got so much more to look forward to as well. I mean, finally Diablo 3 gets a release date, 15th of May, which is ridiculous. It's also going to be Max Payne on the 18th of May. I'm like, why? Why do we have two of the biggest games for Megarob coming out in the same week? It's like there's no time. Why? Why do you do this to us? I mean, I'm grateful that they're both coming out, but why? At the same time, so we're gonna have to make do with that. I hope you're all playing because both of those games are just epic in their own right. I mean, you can't even compare the games. They're must-haves. I mean, Blizzard is Blizzard, and then you got Rockstar, it's Rockstar. They make the most epic story-driven games ever. I mean, just to name a few. LA Noire, awesome. That was one of the first games that came out that actually involved you getting your girlfriend involved so she could solve all the puzzles for us. Because you know us guys, we're more action-orientated and all that sort of stuff. It's just the way we are, and we like to get our girlfriends involved with it when we're playing games. To an extent, you know, they can sit there and that's sexist. I apologize. Girls can play games as well. Rockstar have been making epic games, and they work on a similar principle as Blizzard does. And they really make sure that they dot the I's and cross the T's on their games. You know, and there's a big story component involved with all of their games. Just look at Red Dead Redemption. Epic storyline, and they're just like the kings of open world. So I'm excited that they managed to buy the Max Payne license just from the last cinematic that we saw from Rockstar for the Max Payne game. It just looks so good. They intertwined the cinematic experience straight into the gameplay. So there's no loading screens or anything like that, which keeps the gamer involved in the game 100% all of the time. Just take a quick look at a trailer. I'm just going to take a little snippet.
Rockstar Games has tried to make a uniquely cinematic action game.
Stay here, cover me.
That uses a series of presentation innovations to move the game seamlessly from cutscene to gunplay.
I mean, you see what I'm talking about? It is just so cool. So that's definitely a game I'm looking forward to. And then obviously there's Blizzard, who've brought us games like StarCraft and the World of Warcraft franchise. I still remember the old World of Warcraft, the actual RTS game World of Warcraft. That was a lot of fun. I really loved that. And there's nuances of that game. If you remember, if you were one of those guys who used to play the old World of Warcraft, where you'd click on one of the grunts or them, and they had different sound clips. If you kept on clicking on them, he'd eventually go, "Leave me alone." I know, I'm straight. My weekend was pretty epic. I played a lot of Guild Wars 2. It's looking incredible. I'm so excited for that game to come out. Finally figured out what I'm going to use my Orange Studio for. I think I'm going to do my first thing on Guild Wars 2. I'm going to wait for the press guys to come up to something, and then I'm going to add to what they've already spoken about, and maybe just like entangle it all a little bit. So watch out for that. That is definitely coming. I picked up StarCraft 2 again this weekend. I've been dabbling in StarCraft 2 every now and again because I love StarCraft. I love that RTS, but I'm just not good enough to play overseas, and I get this fear when I play overseas people. It's weird. In any game, I get this match temperament or something like that. I don't know what it's called. But I get into the game, I'm so excited, I start like shaking. And if I'm winning, oh wow, if I know that I'm about to win, I start shaking uncontrollably, I literally, my mouse like wiggles on the screen. And I lose the game eventually because I can't click my units to go and attack anything. That's great. But I had a good time doing that. So if you want to play StarCraft 2 against a noob who shakes a lot, let me know. I played Call of Duty this weekend. It was double XP weekend. I really wanted to get some game time with the new DLC. Prestiged for the first time ever. I've never prestiged in a Call of Duty game. So I finally prestiged, which was epic. So that was a lot of fun. Oh, and then there was obviously Clan Connection happened this weekend. Grant Hines tells me they have got a recording of it. It'll be up later, so I'll send you I'll put a link on my Facebook page. It was really good. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and it's a nice initiative by MWeb and Clan Connection guys. Nick Holden and Grant Hines do the commentating for it, which is very cool. It's nice because it's got a little South African twist to it, you know. All the guys are chatting there, and it's something I've always wanted to have in our country, a little bit of prestige, if you will, a little bit of celebrity among the gaming fraternity. So, you know, you start to learn the guys' names of who's playing where and which teams and all the clannies and everything like that. It sort of becomes like it's our own little cyber sport, really, and it's not quite at the international standard, but it's ours. And that's what's important, is that it belongs to the South African gaming community, and I really hope that it goes a long way. So I had a really good weekend, you know, besides not going out. I mean, the most I went out was for my pancakes, and then for dinner last night I went and got Indian. It was delicious. Guild Wars 2, I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome, and I'll send you links of the guys who are doing it. I'm hoping they're going to do YouTube videos. I know Sven Paulson, the guy who runs Matan or Tales of Lumin, he will most definitely do an awesome walkthrough video. Okay, but I promise to keep this video under 7 minutes. I've probably failed again, but I'm working on it. You guys stay awesome. Keep watching my vlogs, like them, share them, send them to your friends. Send me questions, comments, anything like that. Stay awesome. Keep gaming. Ciao. I wanted to go to university, so university said, sorry, you can't go to university.